Hi everybody, it's Radley, and it's this week's episode of Ask Rad. So welcome everyone. So we're going to be talking today about something that I lovingly call Archangel RX. And it's sort of like a way of working with the archangels to take care of any kind of manifestation or any kind of challenge that you happen to be having. And I just dropped a card. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. I do that every week. I don't know why I do that. Okay, so anyway, here's the way it works. It's really easy. So what you're going to do is you're going to think about whatever it is you're wanting to manifest and whatever it is that, or whatever challenge you're wanting to slide away out of your life. And then we're going to think about 4 archangels. I like 4 because of the symbolism of the 4 archangels protecting us, but also that 4 is the number 4 angels. So what you're going to do is you're going to think about an archangel that is in the left front of you and an archangel that is in the right front of you. And then you are going to have an archangel in the back left of you and an archangel in the back right of you. And you are the princess in the middle. So, and then what you're going to do is you're going to think about those archangels working with you on throughout the day on whatever it is that the challenge is or whatever it is you're wanting to manifest. So let's do an example, all right? So let's presume that you are writing a book, okay? And you're having a hard time because writing's hard. It is. Writing is hard. And so you might want to write, you're wanting to write a book and you're having a really hard time getting it going. So what you're going to do is you're going to imagine, okay, so what do I want to do? I want to, first of all, cut my cords or my energetic connections to any kind of thing that's holding me back from writing my book. So maybe we put Archangel Michael up here in the left front. Now, the archangel who is the patron archangel for writing and creativity and speaking and all of that kind of fun stuff is Archangel Gabriel. She's also a really great nudger, okay? She helps you to get things done. And so with Archangel Gabriel, we're going to put her in the right front to help lead the way. Next, we're going to clear away all of those negative thoughts about writing the book and that I'm not getting it done or any of those things that are bothering you. And we're going to bring Archangel Jophiel in because she is awesome, awesome, awesome about uplifting our thoughts and making us think in a more positive way and letting things go that make us feel negative or bad about ourselves. So we're going to put Archangel Jophiel back here, okay? And then finally, we're going to bring in Archangel Jeremiah because one of the things that he's about is forgiveness. And we're going to forgive ourselves. We're going to forgive ourselves for whatever we didn't quite get done today or didn't quite get done the day before that. And we're going to let it go. And we're going to put Archangel Jeremiah back here. And then all you have to do is you just think throughout the day and remind yourself, I am protected, I am loved, I have archangels surrounding me. They're there with me throughout this day, and today is going to be a better day. I'm going to manifest what I want to manifest or wash away whatever challenge has been in my way today. So it's really that easy. That's all you have to do. So if you don't know about the archangels and their specialties, I would recommend that you pop over to and get Doreen Virtue's Archangels 101. It's a great guide. You can get it on Kindle for your phone, or you can get it in a paper copy if that's what you want. So great way to learn what the archangels are for so that you can create your own Archangel RX. But I'm going to be doing Archangel RXs today for people who are having difficulties. All right. So right away. Okay. So I'm going to do one and then I'm going to back up. Okay. So I see Charlene here. Hi, Charlene. How you doing? I'm having an issue with getting my YouTube page to subscribers. What angels do I need to focus on? Okay. So first of all, I would suggest Archangel Raguel, Raguel. Let's put Raguel up here in the left front. And his name means the friend of God. And in essence, when you're looking for subscribers, you're kind of looking for friends, right? You're looking for the right people to find you. So Raguel up left front. Now, Uriel. Now, you might be wondering, if you know a lot about archangels, why is he saying Uriel? Well, Uriel's name means the light of God. And I always like to think of Uriel as being like one of those beacons of light that you know, like in... like at a concert or something, and they have spotlights that go like this. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to think about your YouTube page as being like a spotlight with Archangel Uriel lighting it up so that everybody can see it. So Archangel Uriel. Also Archangel Gabriel. Let's put her back here. And the reason I'm saying that is because YouTube is sort of like a creative thing, right? You're doing videos. It's very creative. And she is the patron archangel for all things creative, for speaking, for teaching, for writing, for singers, for actors, all of those people. So we're going to need Gabriel. Let's put her back here. And then finally, for some reason, I'm getting Shamuel. Okay, Shamuel. His name means he who sees God. And Archangel Shamuel can see anything. So like you lose your car keys, you can go, Shamuel, car keys. And he will help you find your car keys. And he's often used, now I'm starting to get why this came to me, he's often used for people to find their soulmates because he can see where the soulmates are. He can also see where the perfect subscribers are for you. So that is your little Archangel prescription. Now, I do want to tell you, I'm not going to only do Archangel prescriptions. I'm happy to do readings for people that are not based on that as we go through our hour today. I do want to remind people that if you've never done a Facebook Live event, I know that when you join the event, what you see is all the comments that people have been posting. I don't see that. No. What I see is about 4 people's comments that are rolling by really quickly. That's what you see when you're on this side of the camera. You don't see what you guys see. So that's why I created a post on my Facebook page. It should be right below this video, right there. And it's a place where you can post questions. And so I go back and forth between Facebook and trying to just grab a question as it goes flying by. So we're going to pop over to Facebook because right now I've got nice flattery about my angel shirt. Thank you and hellos, but no questions. So popping over to Facebook. And let's see, I just let the angels guide me, all right? So, Sandra says, thank you for doing Facebook Live. I love the event and look forward to it every week. You know, I do too. I'm really, really, really having fun with this. It's like having your own little angel show. Let's see. I would like to know the names of my guardian angels, and I would like to know about my live life. We're going to presume that means love life. I don't think you meant you want to know about your live life. I don't think. I'm going to go that you want to know about your love life. So also keep in mind that because I don't have I just have an hour, and there's so many of you sweet people out there that I'm trying to keep it to 1 question per person, and I usually do the first question someone asks. So the first thing that Sandra asked about was her guardian angel. So I'm going to get her guardian angel names for Sandra, and then Sandra can ask her guardian angels herself about her love life. So Sandra. So the first name that I get is Leisha. It shows up to me as Leisha. So that's your primary guardian angel. So my experience with guardian angels is that they have a sense of humor. Now, maybe that's me because I do. So, but I have a sense that they have this sense that they love to laugh with us and they love to have a great time with us. And so when I see what I got from Leisha immediately was, thank God, finally she's talking to us. Thank God. So Leisha is your primary guardian angel. You have another one whose name is Amber. Amber is very happy to talk to you about your love life, okay? And so here's how you're getting a sneaked in second answer to your question. So Amber says that she knows the love life thing has been very challenging for you and that you're really, really, really almost exhausted from it. She's telling me to grab Guardian Angel Tarot cards and pull a card for you. Sneaky Guardian Angels, Sandra. Okay, let's see what she says. 2, 3, and 4. Oh, and we have fair decision. Okay, fair decision. And so your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground. That feels really important to me. Stand your ground. So if you're in a relationship and there's kind of been some discrepancy or trouble in the relationship, stand your ground. But also, I kind of think it's like stand your ground. Also, if you're not in a relationship, then stand your ground about what it is that you want. Okay? Stand your ground about what you want. Okay. All right, so that's for Sandra on Facebook. Let's see. Hi, Jennifer. Can you please pick a card to see if I'm in the right relationship? Pretty please. Well, sure. We can do that. And in fact, we have Guardian Angel Tarot cards. That's these. They're the ones that have the glitter on them, so I like them a lot. And we'll see. So the question is, are you in the right relationship? Are you in the right relationship? Are you in the right relationship? So the first card is Guardian of Thought, okay? So he's really brilliant. He's really, really brilliant, but he's kind of in his mind. When it comes to relationships, this guy can be pretty emotionally unavailable. Betting that rings a little true for you. 5 of Emotion is the next card. This is a card of forgiveness. It says forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past. And finally, we have 5 of Abundance. So 5 of Abundance is asking for help when you need it. So how does that all kind of come together to answer your question? Well, first of all, I can't help but go back to the emotionally unavailable situation, and I can't help but notice we've got a couple of 5s here. Well, 5s are big change. It's big change. And this is, like I said, this is forgiveness, but this is also get some help. So to me, the way I'm reading this is couples counseling. You might really need some couples counseling. It looks like somebody's going to be a little afraid to ask for help, or it's going to feel really uncomfortable. I'm betting we can guess who that is. But these cards are not cards that say get out. These are cards of forgiveness and for getting assistance when you need it. So I would say that the angels would not be giving you that message if you're not in a relationship that is doing you benefit in some way, even if you can't see it. Sometimes we get into, someone whose last name is Valentine, trust me, sometimes we get into relationships that don't really feel all that great, and we don't realize how much we're growing, we don't realize how much we're evolving, and what wonderful good things came from that relationship. Sometimes we figure that out after the fact, and then we're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have quit that relationship. I hate it when people question that part too. You know, it's like you're always doing the very best that you can, and you should always trust that and believe it. Trust that and believe it. Okay, so popping over to Facebook real quick, let's see. We have another Sandra. Hi, Sandra. This Sandra says, hi, Rad. Hope you are having a blessed weekend so far. I've been receiving Merlin's energy through different signs for a while. Okay. And I took that to be a calling to officially start working with some magic in my life, and I am reading and loving Doreen's book, Divine Magic, okay? And I would love to know your Angel RX for magic and alchemy of consciousness. Absolutely happy to help you. You know, it's like I've heard Doreen say, many moons ago, that Merlin is quite the taskmaster. So he doesn't take students just all willy-nilly. So if Merlin is showing up in your life, he must have a special plan for you, and he really does want you to study. A good book for you would be Doreen Virtue's Archangels and Ascended Masters. It's like a phone book to heaven, so that's really good for you. Now, as an RX, you can't really do a whole lot of metaphysical work like that in depth without Raziel. You just got to have Raziel. And Raziel is known as having sat at the foot of God and wrote down all his secrets. In fact, his name means the secrets of God. And that's why he's so great for learning esoteric and difficult to understand spiritual information. So you're going to want to have Raziel. So put him left and front where he can help guide you. He is even known as the Merlin of the Archangel realm. So he's perfect for you. I'm also getting Raguel, R-A-G-U-E-L. Now, Raguel, friend of God. All right, so to get the information that you're wanting, it's good to have friends, and it's good to have friends who are really good at stuff like this. And so, but you know what? I want to temper that with Jophiel behind Raguel. Okay, so Raguel and Jophiel. And the reason that I want to say that is just because sometimes people who are really deep into esoteric information can be inflexible. They really think they're right and nobody else is right, just them, and it has to be their way. Trust me, I have learned this from the Taroist community, who has smacked my hand for playing with the structure of Tarot, which I don't really think I've played with the structure of Tarot. I think I've just made it easier to understand. But, you know, so you want friends who are nice people, who are flexible, who are willing to go, I never thought about that before. That's a really great way to think about it. You want those people, not the people who are like, has to be that way. And so what do we got? So we got Raziel, who is just absolutely, Sandra, your new best friend. Okay, your new best friend. Raziel is your new best friend. And Raguel and Jophiel working together to bring you the right kinds of people into your life. And also Zadkiel. Now, Zadkiel's name means the righteousness of God, but he's all about learning. He's all about learning. He is sort of the patron archangel for students. And so there's your Angel RX for working with Merlin and getting more information about the way the world is magic. So who wouldn't want that? Okay, so let's see. I see, and keep in mind the names kind of like I say, they fly by, but there's also this delay, okay? Okay, Tenacious Die says, 444, everything regarding love. Do you have any messages? That went by really fast. Okay, Tenacious Die. Any information about love? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to Angel Tarot cards and pull those out and see what messages we have about love for Tenacious Die. So Lucy, I see you. Can you wait? Give me just one more second and then post your question again, okay? But let me get kind of through Tenacious Die and then post your question again, okay? Okay. And Tenacious Die. I see your smile, Tenacious Die. Okay. Oh, well, this is good. Now, okay, so Okay, so love is coming. That makes sense to me. I'm just gonna do something I don't normally do, and go, here are all of your cards. Okay, and these make a lot of sense. They really relate all together. But it's really interesting. So here's the thing, Di. I mean, we have romantic relationships that sweep us off our feet and make us all goo-goo-eyed and, batting our eyelashes and stuff like that. And oh God, it just feels so good and it's just yummy. But sometimes that's not the relationship that we need at this particular moment in time. Sometimes what we need is something that will ground us, something that will make us feel safe, something that will make us feel like things are really going to go good. Now, I usually, when I say this to people, they have no problem with it. So I hope you don't mind that you're about to meet somebody who is of means. In other words, moolah. Lots of moolah. Okay? And it's going to feel really, really great to you. Okay? It's going to feel really, really great to you. So someone with moolah feels really, really great, and it creates a relationship that has security. It makes you feel safe. It makes you feel content. Now, this is not without love. That's not what I'm saying about Ten of Earth. It's not about being without love, but it is about having a family and having a relationship that really makes you feel safe. It just does. So that's the kind of relationship that is headed your way, and that's why you're seeing all this stuff. And it's not far away, okay? It's not far away. So Ace of Fire, Ace of Fire. So this feels like January to me, okay? So it's not far away. So there you go. Okay, Lucy, where'd you go, girl? Show me your post again. Because I saw your name and I heard the angel say, Lucy. So show it. It's going to come up any minute. Come on. Come on. Going once. Going twice. And okay, gonna go on. All right, hi Beth. Hi Rad. My guardian angel names, please, and their messages for me. You got it. So, hi Beth. All right, so guardian angel names. Let's see. Guardian angel names. Beth. Okay, so this is kind of a really unusual name, but the first guardian angel name that I come up with for you, Beth, is Blue. Okay, so I know sometimes people name their kids Blue. I mean, that's not a name that's absolutely out of the question, right? But so the first name I get is Blue. And he radiates really blue. He likes to think of himself as like your own personal Archangel Michael. So it's your own personal Archangel Michael. And so therefore it's to make you feel safe. And also, Beth, to kind of keep you untethered to old stuff. You have a tendency to make connections that don't serve you anymore and not let go of them. So it's really important that you let go of the stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. Then the next name I'm getting is Tyra, Tyra. Tyra. And Tyra is about... Yeah, so Beth, are you feeling almost this sense of like feeling defeated, like it's just never going to work, like whatever that is, like it's just never going to work, this sense of I just can't make it go, I can't make it happen, I can't make it work. Tyra will help you with that. She'll help you get past that sense of defeatism and so that you can move forward. You've also got a third guardian angel. Some people do. Her name is Elena. She said she's for life purpose and helping you to get that moving. And right now she's working very closely with Tyra. So Blue, Tyra, and Elena. Blue, Tyra, and Elena. So I saw Lucy fly by again. She wants her guardian angel names also. So we'll just keep going on that. So Lucy, the first name that came right away was Evelyn. This is not uncommon guardian angel energy. It's very grandmotherly. In fact, it's possible that you have thought that your grandmother was your guardian angel. And I'm not at all saying that your grandmother is not with you and watching over you and taking care of you, but a grandmother who's passed over is not a guardian angel. That's like saying that an apple has become an orange. They don't do that. So, but your grandmother can be with you, but you may be also sensing this energy that feels very grandmotherly, feels very loving, feels very peaceful, and that's Evelyn's energy. Now, I feel like the energy that you have been sensing that's at the foot of your bed feels like that you lay in bed and you feel like there's someone at the foot of your bed. And the name that is coming up for that is, and I've not heard this before, but it's Jariel. So it's Jaeeriel, Jariel. I have no idea if that means something. You might want to Google it. EL in an angel's name always means of God. That's usually associated with an archangel, but not always. So Jariel, she is the energy that I think you've been feeling your whole life, ever since you were a child. Very pretty, long hair, just very elegant. Very long hair, very elegant. So Evelyn and Jariel. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so I should go over to Facebook and do something for somebody there. And let me just refresh and see what we've got. And okay, let's see. Okay, so Candy. Hi, Candy. How you doing? Candy says, I would like to find a way to unblock my love life and find out if I'm moving to the south. I see angel numbers periodically throughout the day, so I know they are with me. Good girl. I just need to hear them. Thank you very much. Well, you know what? Here's the thing, Candy. You are hearing them because you're seeing the numbers and you're acknowledging those numbers, and that is, in a sense, your way of hearing those angels. So I'm not quite sure what you mean by unblock your love life. So let's look at the south, and we'll see if something comes up. We're going to use Archangel Power Tarot cards, okay? Because both of your questions are sort of about like empowerment and stuff. So we're going to use those cards and see what's going on for Candy. So we're going to look at the south thing first, okay? Well, I mean, the first card is peace, okay? And peace says release the past. So this is definitely a card of letting go. It's definitely a card of letting go. And the next card we have is Page of Michael. And the first thing it says is an exciting new challenge, And finally, we have a card that says a very happy ending, So, you know, I think that you are going to move. I think that's happening. These cards seem to indicate that. I also think that it's very possible you're moving to the south. So, and so I pulled a card for timing and its strength. And so 11 that feels to me like you're going to know for a fact you're moving in November, okay? But this is also, I mean, this is angels. This is angels having a sense of humor. Okay, so they give us a scene that looks like Africa. That would be really far south. So I don't think that you're moving to Africa, but I think it's the angels' way of saying, yeah, you're moving to the south. You know, when you say about how did you call it? Unblocking your love life. I'm just going to pull one more card, you know, and it's so funny because I saw this card as soon as I pulled the deck out. So it's the Empress, okay? So the Empress births something new, okay? So it births something new in our lives. She does. So something new and exciting coming for you when it comes to your love life. And you got to look at this because of these 5 cards I've pulled for you, look how many are major arcana. See all those? All the same suit, all major arcana, all right? That's a big deal. This is a big, big, big moment in your life. Grasp it, go for it. Go for the gusto. Okay, all right, let's see. Okay, hi Sharon. She's met someone new and would like to know if they're going to be more than friends. Sharon wants to know if we're going to be more than friends. Let's ask the fairies, shall we? Let's ask the fairies with fairy tarot cards. Okay. Sharon has met someone new. Is it going to be more than friends? Is it going to be more than friends? Is it going to be more than friends? 2 and 1. Hi, Rad and Doggies. Elaine. Okay. You got me with doggies. All right, Elaine. G-A names. Okay, we'll do that next. Okay, so let's do this whole thing about whether or not... Okay. So here's what we've got. We've got the Empress. Okay, so what did I just say a minute ago? The Empress births something new in our lives, right? That's what I just said. So, so something new is definitely happening. Now, next we have balance. Okay, this is a mixing of energies. Okay, a mixing of energies that creates something new. And then our last card is happy news that's on our way. Now, interestingly enough, again, this is happy news about your career promotions or scholarships. So what I think it means is you're about to learn something really, really important about this by being in this relationship. I have to tell you, it doesn't feel to me like, oh, well, I take it back, because you know what my eyes went to? It went right to the words, needing a little push to get going. So here's a scoop, girlfriend, and some ladies don't like this. Some guys don't like it either. You might have to be the one to push things to get them to go. So that's okay. It's 2016. You can do it. You can do it. It's 2016. It's okay for you to be the person who's doing a little bit of pushing to kind of get the relationship to head in the direction that you want it to go. So, all right, that's what the fairies have to say. So I have to do something here real quick because I promised to do it last week. So hold on. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'll right back. Come here. Come on. Come here. Okay. All right. Okay. So last week I showed you Riley. This week I'm showing you Jace. This is my little boy Jace. That's right. We rescued him from the shelter, the rescue shelter for Shelties, and he was named for a romance novel. They had run out of names. They didn't want to name one more Sheltie Skip, and so they decided, well, I'm reading this romance novel, and Jace is such a handsome guy, and so I'm going to name him for the romance novel guy, Jace. So this is Jace, and he loves women. They named him perfectly. There's not a woman who can come into this house without getting love from Jace. There you go. Okay. Okay. Now I have dog hair on my face. Always a blessing, right? Okay, so Elaine, guardian angel names. Okay. Guardian angel names. Jillian came right up that quick. Jillian. I love it when it happens that way. It makes it so easy. Jillian. And Lena. Leena. Lena. And Robert. Okay, so let's break this down. Jillian is your primary guardian angel. Lena is about, what she's saying is that she's about bringing the darkness out of your life and bringing joy into your life. So whatever's been hanging on that's been driving you crazy, oh, there's Riley. Whatever's been holding you back or driving you crazy or keeping you from feeling happy or anything like that, she wants to really bring you back into the light, is what she's saying. And in a way that's really good. She just wants for you to be happy. She wants you to be joyful. And then Robert is about life purpose. But he says your work right now is Lena. You really need to be working with Lena. So there you go. I got to get this dog hair off my face. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Ellen says, I see purple, blue, and white sparkles in the corners of my eye. What angel, or is it a fairy? Blue and purple would tend to indicate Archangel Michael. Okay, he can also show up as white sparkles. White sparkles very often are guardian angels, but it sounds like you've got Archangel Michael working with you very closely, very directly, and that is awesome. He's great. He's very popular. He is sort of the rock star of the Archangel realm. If you don't know about Archangel Michael, he basically deals with cutting our energetic connections to things that are holding us back or not helping us anymore. Life purpose. And he's a repairman. He can help fix broken stuff. And given that we've got Mercury retrograde just coming up, you might need him. So, yeah. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so it's just Guardian Angel Day. That's okay. We can do that. So Magdalena, please could you tell the names of my guardian angels and their names? Absolutely. So Magdalena. So Selena was first. That's what came up first, was Selena. Avery. Avery, Avery, and not telling. So let's talk about that. Okay, so Selena is your primary guardian angel. Avery is about relationships and how you interact with the world and therefore how you manifest and get the things that you want. And then you've got a third guardian angel who's not telling right now. That happens sometimes. It's not a big deal. I've told this story before, but if you're new, for like forever, the only guardian angel I knew about was Joshua, and he's my primary, and he takes care of me, and I'm super crazy about him too. And it was like 20 years before Daniel came around. It was like, yeah. And then Henri only showed up like a year ago. And so sometimes they just show up when you need them based on their purpose in your life. So whoever's not telling has a great sense of humor, because that's really cute to say not telling, but so that's groovy. That's groovy. So work right now with Selena and Avery, and not telling will show himself. He'll show himself when it's time. Okay. All right, so let's see. Facebook. Don't ignore Facebook. Okay. So, hi Becky. She says, I am the last in my family and friends to be married. Well, so that's not a big deal. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. Obviously, it's feeling like a big deal to you. I want to reassure you that that doesn't necessarily mean anything. And in fact, the song that's ringing in my ears is Save the Best for Last. By Vanessa Williams. So I'm the last of my family and friends to be married. I'm asking my angels daily for guidance and helping me find my soulmate. Would you do a reading for me? Yes, I will. Okay, so again, that sense of disempowerment that question sort of raises makes me want to go to Archangel Power Tarot cards, and we'll see what we see, Becky. Now I've got Save the Best for Last stuck in my head. All right, let's see. Okay, this is going to take a minute because I shuffle the number of times they tell me, and they told me 11. So okay, there. All right. Oh, good. Okay. All right, so the first card is Two of Michael, okay? So this is the card where we're sort of stuck, okay? We're sort of stuck. And usually it can be a conflict between two people that's a stalemate. It can be a stalemate in our own minds or in our own hearts. I think that you've kind of got this little whole thing in your head that's sort of that stalemate of, I'm the last one, I gotta hurry, I'm the last one, I gotta hurry, I'm the last one, I'm gonna hurry. Well, you know, it's gonna be okay. You need to get rid of that thing, okay? Often when I see this, the energy from this card is I am torn between making myself happy and making everybody else happy. Well, you know what? Just make you happy, and who cares what anybody else thinks about your love life? Who cares? Who cares? So, but I do have good news. So, this little guy is galloping into your life, and this is the Knight of Raphael. And Knight of Raphael is falling in love, okay? Now, I spoke a little earlier about cards that can talk about a relationship that feels contented, feels safe, makes you feel protected and happy. This is the falling over yourself, goo, head over heels in love card, okay? And he's galloping into your life. And not only that, we have 10 of Ariel. So not only do we have goo, we also have feeling safe. We have both. So that song, Saving the Best for Last, really, really, really makes sense for you, Becky. It really does. Now, no one who asks me a question like that is not going to also want to know some timing. Well, it's 8 of Gabriel. Okay, 8 of Gabriel. So, and this is feeling like months to me. So that means, what are we? We're in August. Well, let's just call August done. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Yes, yes. The recovering certified public accountant just counted on his fingers. That's how far out of my left side of my brain I have flown. So April, so springtime, and that makes sense to me. This is a very springtime looking kind of picture, so that makes sense to me. So April, so stop worrying. Who cares what they think? Stop worrying. All right, let's see. Let's talk to Kim. Hi, Kim. Is there an RX message for me today to continue with cutting the cords of past life pacts in order to move forward with healthy relationships? Thank you for your time and energy. Okay, so here is how I am taking your question. You're feeling like you've got some past life stuff that is holding you back when it comes to this life, and you need to cut those cords. Well, we got help. Okay, so first of all, this is not going to shock you one bit. We're going to talk about Archangel Michael. We're going to put Archangel Michael up here in the left front, okay? Archangel Michael has a sword of light. Well, I just made a Star Wars sound. So it's not really like a lightsaber, but anyway, it's a sword of light, and he can use that to sever ties, not just in this life, but also in past lives, okay? Also in past lives. And then also, Raziel is good about helping with past life issues as well. So we're going to put him in the right front, okay? He can help you remember past lives and therefore heal from them and cut those cords. And then behind us, I'm feeling like we need Ariel. Ariel is about manifesting and the environment and animals, but I always think of Ariel as like the female version of Michael. I mean, her name is the Lioness of God, right? Right? So she's a Lioness of God. So more protection for you, more sense of feeling safe, more you just need an overabundance of that. That would be really, really good for you. So you've got the yin and the yang energy of feeling safe. And then finally, over here, we're going to put Jophiel. And I just love Jophiel because she cleans up our thoughts. I mean, she really is. She's I always call her the Archangel version of rose-colored glasses in all the good ways. So to help you to feel positive moving forward about about this past life stuff and it letting go. Okay. All right. So Facebook refreshing, and let's see what we see. Okay, so Cynthia says, I am setting my alarm so I won't miss the party. I would love to know my guides' names and who is around me. They are wonderful, and I appreciate all of you. Okay, well, sure. Okay, so, okay, all right, so let me just write this down because this is how I do it. Cynthia. Okay, so right away I heard Leonora. Leonora, Leonora, and Jacques. You have a French guardian angel. I do too, so hey, we got that in common. Jacques, Leonora and Jacques, and Sebastian. So you have three. Leonora is your primary guardian angel. Jacques is about helping you to solve the past, helping you to clear the past so that you can move forward. And once the past is cleared, he's also wants to help with the details of you moving forward. And then Sebastian is about relationships. Yeah, relationships, unhealed relationships, and also relationships for the future. So there you go, Cynthia. I hope it was worth staying up for. Okay, let's see. Tiffany is asking, can you cut cords from any lower energies? Absolutely, without question. I'm sorry, no one is ever going to convince me that Archangel Michael cannot sever whatever, so it's I know people worry about lower energies, or they worry about curses, or they worry about this stuff. I'm sorry, people, if you are with your archangels and you have Archangel Michael by your side and you have your guardian angels activated, and by activated I mean you're talking to them, you're working with them, I just do not personally believe that anything can get through that. Just can't. So ask Archangel Michael to sever those ties for you. Ask him to put a blue bubble around you. Ask him to do it every single day until you feel safe. But he can absolutely do that. Okay. Let's see. Mary Beth Pulliam says, would love a reading. I have never had one. So, okay. So let's see. I'm going to go to Angel Answer Oracle cards. Angel Answer Oracle cards. All right. Angel Answer Oracle cards from Mary Beth. Here we go. And done. Okay. All right. So the first card is wait. Okay, it's wait. So here's the thing, Mary Beth. It's like, in fact, this I do a thing called the Card of the Day on the Certified Angel Card Reader page on Facebook, and I recently just did this particular card. Wait does not mean no. It means not right this minute. Okay, so it doesn't mean no. It means not right this minute. Sometimes the angels are waiting for the perfect moment. They're waiting for the perfect time. And that might mean having to line up the stars or things that are going on in other people's lives so that everything can work out beautifully for everybody. Now, so if you'll just wait, we have abundance. Okay, abundance. Now, here's the thing about abundance that I like to tell people. It's like, abundance is not just money, okay? It's not just financial prosperity. We can have an abundance of good luck. We can have an abundance of health. We can have an abundance of joy. We can have an abundance of all kinds of different things. So we just have to wait a little bit, and suddenly this abundance pops into our life. And the last card that I have for you is don't stop. Okay, so isn't that great? Look at that. It's like, okay, you gotta wait just a little bit, and then really super awesome things are going to happen. And when those things happen, you'll just have to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop. Okay, that's a really good reading. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let's see. Oriana says, I had a dream of my mom last night and it was Christmas time. What message is she trying to tell me? Isn't that great? Isn't that so cool? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. All right, so here's what I'm just getting intuitively, and we're going to pull out these little puppies right here in a second. So intuitively what I'm getting is, at least for me, you have to stop and think about, in a dream, what does any important aspect of the dream mean to you, okay? Now, I don't know about you, but Christmas to me is like high, holy, happy time. It totally is. I love it. It is the time for me. For me, Christmas is not just a time of joy, it's a time of happy introspection. Not sad introspection, but happy introspection. A time for us to be in gratitude, a time for us to think about all the wonderful things that we have in our lives, and just for a minute, just let the other stuff go, not be focused on that. And so, if Christmas feels something like that to you, Christmas is still a little way away. It'll be here before we know what happened, right? Yep. But it's still a little ways away. And so I would say that your mother is trying to say, you need to have those feelings now. That you need to find in your heart a way to be in joy right now. That you don't have to wait until all the lights go up and the stockings go on the fireplace. You don't have to wait for that. But to reach into your own heart and find something that brings you joy, that makes that you have that feeling. Now, I'll tell you, or I think it was Oriana, what I do is I play Christmas music in June. I was just playing them like 2 weeks ago. I went downstairs and I swear I know you're going to think I'm crazy. I mentioned this last year, but it's like, or last episode, that I literally just went downstairs and counted every single Christmas bulb that goes on my house. And it made me happy. I put on Christmas music and I counted all the bulbs and I ordered new ones so that I can have new fresh bulbs this Christmas and not wait till the last minute. So anything that makes you feel that way. Now, talking to heaven is my favorite way to get messages from passed over loved ones. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Because I do love this deck and I have it in the box upside down. All right, so let's see. I have no earthly worries, okay? I have no earthly worries. I wish I had told you I loved you more. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. Sorry, I didn't say it quite right, but same thing. We've been together in dreams. So, sweetie, that is amazing, magical, beautiful, angelic validation of everything that you and I just talked about. Perfect, flawless, angelic. Your mom wants you to know she loves you, and your mom wants you to know you can be happy without earthly things, and your mom wants you to be happy. There you go. I know, Janice, right? This thing is the best. Okay, all right. Let me show it to you again. It's not my deck. I didn't create this, okay? It's Talking to Heaven by Doreen Virtue and James Van Prague, okay? So let's see. Odessa, I would love a reading. Your laugh makes me smile. That's really sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, Odessa, let's see. Where are we going to go from here? Well, I still have these out. I still have angel answers. So let's do that and see what we get for Odessa. All right. So, if you believe, okay, this is a card of faith. This is a card that says what you believe in, you can create. And so if you do not believe, then things are not going to go the way you want them to. This is a card that says you have to believe. Now, a year from now, this is one of the things that we like about, that we did with this particular deck, is we put timing in here. We put timing in here, okay? So if you believe, then about a year from now, what you're hoping for will manifest. And then finally, take action, okay? So don't wait a year. Don't wait a year. Take action now. Take action now, okay? So believe a year from now and take action. And Oriana says, thank you, Radley. Mom and I loved Christmas. The reading really makes sense. Well, what else can I want? You know, the reason that I'm doing this, besides having the opportunity to getting to spend time with you guys, is I have my radio show on Thursdays on Hay House Radio at 2 p.m. and I just never have enough time to do readings for people or just to talk to you guys. But my fervent and honest prayer every time I sit down to do something like this is to go, let me help people. Can I please, please, please just help people? You know, one of the things that Doreen teaches in her classes is if you get nervous, focus on service. And it's true. It's absolutely true that if we really focus on wanting to help people, and we really focus on just wanting to bring healing, then beautiful and wonderful things will come of the energy that we expend doing that. So our hour is up. I love being with you guys. I will be here next Sunday, same rad time, same rad channel. I know that just dated me like crazy. And we will talk again, and I hope you guys have a super week. I love all of you. Remember, life is magic.